Hello, welcome to Stampin' with Jilly. This is JilliBling, and today I would love to share with you my new paper pumpkin. This came just a few days ago, and Paper Pumpkin is a kit through Stampin' Up, and it has everything included. Your very first kit comes with a block, and all future kits come with at least one ink spot, and then everything you need to make. Usually it's cards, but sometimes it's for Valentine's Day. Many times it's little treat packets. And you could get Paper Pumpkin. I'm hoping this won't glare. Pay as you go. So monthly it's $22. Or you could get 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. And when you purchase the 12 months, you get one for free. And let's see, 6 months, $1 a month savings. And this is on the back cover of our annual catalog. So if you want to give it a try for however long you want, it's just fine. And if you need any help, let me know and I will help you out. And so inside this one, I opened it up on the last video, and I know that right on top there is a surprise hinting about the May Paper Pumpkin. So when you get in the mail, it comes plastic wrapped with your name, address label on it. Then you open up the box, and every time it's like receiving a gift. You receive your spot, your stamp set, the flyer for the following month, and then you open up the gift. And I haven't got into this yet. I don't even know what it looks like, other than it might have something to do with the tree. But this here, usually I look through it and I appreciate the pictures and think, hey, that's great. But this time I really took a minute to read this. Somehow I got 2 of them. I could share them. Just adding color. The first thing I noticed is there's no color on here. And usually all of the publications from Stampin' Up are lively and beautiful. So what are they talking about? Listen to this. It took me a few times reading through it just to make sure, am I really getting it? Paper Pumpkin is adding Stampin' Up's 2020 through 2022 in colors in our May kit. So to me that means I will be getting 5 spots of the new in colors. That's very generous. That's very exciting. It'd be great to see what all the new in colors are. And you'll need to subscribe before May 10th, because on May 11th is when they start packaging up and going out. And usually I get this about a week later, 16th or 17th, in the mail, the post office mailbox. So that's exciting. I can't wait to see what they come out with. So getting on to this kit, looks like I have some ribbon. So if you have this Paper Pumpkin, pull it out. We could do it together. If you don't have the kit, watch, and I'm sure you'll be impressed by how cute the kit is and how easy it is and how nice it is receiving this in the mail each month. And then you could subscribe. Okay, so here's the gift. Right here at the top, contains supplies for 8 cards and 8 envelopes. Okay. Fun. Oh, and you know, if you're collecting the blends, just saying, this fits perfectly. And if you put this little blue paper at the bottom, it's kind of like a cushion for picking them up, but the blends fit perfectly in here. Until you invest in the blend holder, which is in the catalog, which is nice. Okay, so let's see what this is. When I get my Paper Pumpkins or any kit, I usually look at the directions and the pictures to see what they really look like. You could tell I'm not reading them, right? I should read them, but I don't. And then I lay out all the product in front, like in little piles. And if I'm out with girls and we are doing cards and coffee, this becomes my grid paper and I just stamp on this. Plastic goes in the garbage. Because I'm at home, won't need that today, but I know who wants that. Okay, so here it is. My wonderful family instructions. So 8 cards and 8 envelopes. I see 2 designs, so it looks like there's 4 of each. Yeah, they show it right there. That's very cute. Okay, so with that said, oh, look at these little colored pearls. Pearls, if you have some, you want them colored, you could use your blends to color them in. Okay, I like that. Mini dimensionals. If they're needed, they provide them. Nice. Okay, what do we have here? These look like envelopes. 2 different patterns. And so when I'm looking at the directions, it looks like spruce or garden green. That's spruce. Goes with that one. And this one is for the leaf one. Oh, look at this. Life's greatest blessings begin and end with family. It is in families that we learn to love, teach what's most important, and grow together in love and laughter. Grateful for you, happy to be yours. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet, especially right now. Okay. Oh, so this, I was thinking that's a little bit too big to fit in the envelope, but it looks like something folds somewhere. This folds. I'm not getting it yet, but I know I will. Okay, so that's part of this one. Oh, look how cute these are. Look at those butterflies and little birds. And they're laser cut. I mean, like easy punch out cut. Look how cute. So this one goes on to here. Well, I'm at it. Might as well, right? And you know how when I do projects, I usually stamp the inside. And I'll do that after this video. So you could tune into my blog. And of course, you could do it however you like, but it's always nice to have ideas in front of you. So I'll put my card insides on my blog. And feel free to copy them. I'm good with that. So this weekend was a beautiful weekend, and Saturday we went to a home improvement store, or 2, and stood in line for a long time because we were keeping our 6-foot distance, and we were planning on getting plants. We went probably 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, right when all this started, and we were going to get plants, and they said, oh, it's too early. Like, well, we're ready, but anyhow, so we went back. And we're going to get Bo a new collar. I keep on wanting to call it necklace because that's just what I call it, a collar. And so we went to Wilco. And as we drove by, look at all their plants. So instead of going to Jerry's Home Improvement, we went into Wilco and found just about everything we wanted. Okay. So now we have lots of plants, and it's kind of my job to do that, because Tony's doing everything else. Glue dots. We were doing a Zoom meeting yesterday with the Dexter Daisies, which was fun. And after that, I went out for hours and was planting and clearing out weeds. Talk about being a little bit sore. But it looks good. So now when I look outside to the planters on the front, they have flowers in them. I like pink. Tony likes orange. So there's white, pink, and orange, different plants. Where does this one go? Oh, that goes underneath the trees. Okay, here's another one. This has the same fold. I know I'm going to get it. So this one is for, that is so cute. That's for the tree. Oh, and so then the tree goes over it, I think. I think so. And so then I'm thinking, oh, that's how this works. Just like that. Very good. Okay, so that goes with this one. And what is this? This is the branch, I think. Oh, it has texture on it. So I'll punch these out. So back to the gardening. Where I'm planting these plants, I wanted a plan. I just didn't want to get, ooh, that looks pretty. Ooh, that looks pretty. And I have no idea about gardening and what the plants are going to do, if they're going to come back, or if they're, I know there's words for it, but I had to pull out all of the calla lilies, and I haven't done any gardening out there, and they're very prolific, and they've multiplied. Wow, there's a whole bunch of those little, what do they call it, tubers? The things underneath the ground that make the plant grow each year. I was busy doing that. Of course, there's a few weeds. And after the 6 inches of beautiful dark topsoil, it comes the clay rock filled yuck. And after I took all the rocks out of, because I had to dig it down deep enough so that the plant would be happy and it would thrive. But after I took out all the rocks, once I got down below those 6 inches, I was like, do I even have enough dirt after I put this plant in? Because I think I took out more rocks and yucky dirt than I had to replace it. It all worked out fine. Be nice once they start growing. Okay, so these are labels. Oh, tree branches. Which one does this go to? This big one, I don't see it on here. Could it be that they just had extra paper and they said, hey, we'll give you this label? Okay, not sure. It's going to go over here. So yeah, I mentioned yesterday we did a Zoom with stampers, and I moved my tablet to a different area for better lighting, and so then I just went to put it back, and I don't think that I got it positioned quite right. You can see what's going on, but there's kind of a shadow over here. I'll work on that. Ooh, look at all those branches. Oh, that's pretty. When you look at it here, it's kind of not fine detail. When you look at it there, I like it now. I don't know why I doubt it. It's a pink ribbon too. Oh, there's a little bit underneath the words right here. Okay, so the trees are punched out. Everything is punched out, so now it's time to start doing it. Oh, it sounds like Honey's coming home. I bet you he's going to talk loudly when he comes in. Well, look how you do the tree. You do it in 2 different parts. So here's a stamp set, and I will mount the things that are needed as they're needed. And I bet you Bo is going to get up and go crazy too once he realizes someone is home. Oh, he's getting up. Okay, and so this is Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to get the big pear stamp pad. Starting on the right side, stamp the tree foliage by aligning the largest flower shape in the foliage stamp with the large pre-printed on the card base. Repeat on left. Okay, can I do it? There's pear.
Hello, Mother.
Come say hi.
Who is it this time?
It's YouTube.
Huh?
It's YouTube. So I'm not sure how to. No.
Huh?
No, I'm YouTubing. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what they mean by lining it up. Oh, I think I have it. Hey, you have to put your hand down here and wave. Hi. Or you could put your head down there.
Hi.
You have to go over there. There you go.
Hey.
You're not going to put your head under there?
No.
No. So when it says line it up, on here, this flower, you line it up so that the yellow dot is in the center. Okay, I'm going to do one of each, not all of them. Okay, so that turned out just fine. I wish it stamped a little bit more, but that's probably because I didn't ink it up well. Okay, so that part is done. Step 1. Step 2 is stamp sentiment on pre-cut labels. So the pre-cut label is, oh, they're showing this one. Okay, that's fine. And I'm assuming that I'll do it on this one too. So what words do I want? I'll always be here for you. That will fit on there. Happy Father's Day. Family, where life begins and love never ends. This is good for the inside. I'm glad you're my family. Sister, daughter, to my wonderful. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Okay, so for on the outside, I'll do right here. I like this one, which is going to fit on the big one. Family is where life begins and love never ends. I don't know about this one. I'll always be here for you. Well, that's good. You never know. That one could go on this little label. And then I'll do fun stuff on the inside. Okay. When you have polymer, if you just lay it down and put it on the block, because if you do it this way, sometimes it gets curved, but if it's just laying there in its natural state, it's not curved. Okay, so pear ink, pear pizzazz. That came out good. And the other one for family. That came out good. Okay, and then next they talk about step 3, assembly. Adhere die cut pieces using adhesive dots and dimensionals. Layer 5-inch piece of ribbon behind the label on the leaf sprig card. Okay, so because I stamped that, they said using glue dots. Attach this. And I think you attach it just to here. Then when you open it, do they show another picture? Because you wouldn't, or would you want it attached up here? Oh. Directions don't really show. I think I'm going to attach it to the top just because of how the label goes on. Okay, so they said glue dots. And these are the ones that come with it. I have so many of them, they're more challenging. I'm going to get my other ones. Just because you have to pull the paper off. And I don't want to pull the paper off today. No, I'm wondering if liquid glue would be better for this. Okay, I put the glue dots on, but I have to kind of fold them over so they don't show. Okay, I think the future ones... Okay, I'm using liquid glue. See, aren't you happy we're doing this together? Use liquid glue. That means I'm going to have to know how to line it up. Oop. Covered a glue dot. I'm not going to put it down there because I know that part's kind of flapping. Oh, I could cover up that leaf I didn't stamp well. Well, that turned out good. Okay, now I'll put the bird on with dimensionals. 2 little blue birds. That are somewhere here real safe. You saw me punch them out, didn't you? There they are. These want dimensionals. And they provided minis. So I will use those. I hope minis will work. But it's not too big. Ooh, it's close. Okay. And now I'll attach those to the card. They put them in the middle, kind of on the branches. I might change the location just because I don't like how that leaf stamped. I like the little yellow flower dot. Okay, there. Here, you can look up at that one. They're talking. Okay, that worked out. And now, for the label, this here, and I think it's going to attach right here only. And then this one goes over the top. But dimensionals or not, I think it's just flat. How about this adhesive? Okay, so there's a label. And this is going to go on here. Now put it on with dimensionals. Or is it flat? I'm going to do dimensionals. So that means no dimensionals down here in the spruce. Yeah, remember that. So I put 4, 1, 2, 3, and then this one for the 4th one. Lay it down on there. Oh, that worked out just fine. Isn't that nice? Okay, one done. I like that. So the next one is the one with the sprig. And what did it say, how much of this ribbon? Oh, embellished with pearls too. Okay. lay your 5-inch piece of ribbon behind the label. Okay, so your fancy grid paper has a ruler on it, 5-inch. Which is right there. And so I'm assuming this one folds like the other one. I don't know why I'm not getting this. Okay, so I think it folds like that. There's no other way that it could. That was a challenge. Okay, so one of these branch sprigs, and one butterfly. Those colors are good together. Here's the words. Here's a ribbon. Okay, this is going to go in here. Okay, so remember, don't put adhesive here, which I bet a few of you will do. I almost just now did. I know it's going to go here. And then I'll put a little bit more right here at the edge. And then I'll center this on the card. Okay. And then, so it's not sticking closed. If you had adhesive there, it would be stuck all closed. So now this is going to just go right about here. It's too bad to cover up those words, they're really nice. And I'll use dimensionals for that. And I'll probably use more dimensionals than I need. But that's okay. Mini dimensionals. They're mini, so you could use extra. It stuck to my finger. I'm going to put one on each leaf. Overkill. Okay, so that will go right about there. And then the ribbon, it looks like, is just folded over and then staggered a little bit. And I'll use a glue dot to kind of hold the ribbon together. And then I'll trim the ends of the ribbon. Because I want them looking a little fancy, not just flat. Okay, so there's my ribbon together. Are you done?
Mm-hmm. Gotta go back and get some baby.
Okay.
I'll see you a little later, baby.
Okay. So this, I'm not sure, should I attach it with dimensionals or glue dots? I think where the ribbon hits the leaves, it's going to be, okay, how about this? How about on the bottom here, I will put 3 glue dots. Probably need just 2, but I'd rather do it right. And then I want to make sure that some of the ribbon is seen. Okay. So now my words are attached to the ribbon. And I had to strategically place dimensionals. Boy, this is a thinking project about how to attach it and what goes where. Somebody probably has a much easier way. Maybe because it's Monday. Okay. I'm being too challenged by this. So I put one dimensional under here. And now where the branch is, I'm going to put another dimensional where the branch isn't. Two dimensionals would probably hold it on. But all this area where this leaf is, that the ribbon and the words go over the leaf, I'm using glue. Can you see that? Oop! Feel the glue on there? Okay. And now make sure it's straight. Okay. There it is. And now the little, well, it's kind of bumping up a little bit. Okay, now it's time for the butterfly. The butterfly wants a dimensional because it's up off the branch. Will it take one or two dimensionals? Maybe one. The little bottom wing holds the mini dimensionals perfect. The top wing, I think it would be too narrow, but that will definitely hold. These two dimensionals will definitely hold it in place. And, oh, that's really sweet. I'll always be here for you. Okay, so now they're talking about putting these pearls on. Okay, we've done paper pumpkin before, and I have to see how many there are, and then divide it by how many cards. So yellow and green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 5 is 20. So if there's, I don't think I want to put yellow on here. So there's 4 of each, so that means 5 green per branch card. And this means 8 per, no, that would be 32. Okay, 7 per card, and then 2 cards get 1 extra. Do you guys do that? Or am I just OCD? I have to know. Okay, so the green one gets 5 pearls. I certainly can apply 5 pearls. If I could get that glue dot. Well, let's see where they put them. I see just 3 on here, but I know that I can do 5. I don't want to cover up the words, the background paper words. They're really, really nice. Where do they put their other one? Up here. Okay, I'm going to keep all of them down on this lower part, on this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look how cute is that? Stampin' Up, you did good. So this one, I can put 7. And you know, I don't know, do I want to cover up the little dots or make new ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm not going to put them on, they're putting them on the tree. Oh, they're putting them in the middle. So this one here, I stamped it a little bit, not the flower isn't centered, so I'm going to make my new center. Maybe I could even put some additional flowers on here. I don't know why I have to be such a rebel. I should just go with it. Because I always have cute things, cute plans. One, two, three, four. Here's a new flower. 5. Here's a new flower. 6. And another new flower. 7. Okay. So what you're probably saying, what do you mean new flowers? So the paper started out with the little crushed curry flower centers. And I could have followed their lead and put them in the center. This isn't a flower, but because I put a little dot there, I'm implying it's a flower. Okay, so I have 7 of them on there. I like it. That's very sweet. Okay, so as I said, on my blog I'll post card insides. I should have these. How do they look with the... Yeah. And maybe stamp a little bit on here. And until next paper pumpkin, we won't be doing any more paper pumpkins. But this was a lot of fun. I like this one. Thank you for tuning in. If you can, leave a comment or a thumbs up, or if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks. Bye.